This is everything I bought in March of 2023. Let's start with the stuff I found in stores. So Kruidvat had the e-case. So this is the Godzilla Skyline R32. 2023 release, of course. Cool Godzilla livery. Just the side and rear tempo, but that's pretty good. Nicely detailed. Very popular one, obviously. The 1990 Honda Civic EF. Chrome base. Not sure why, because oh yeah, for the exhaust. So just to get the chrome exhaust, we get a chrome base, and then other vehicles that should have chrome bumpers get gray base and bumpers. Strange decisions sometimes. Got the see-through sunroof, details front and sides. And no post because the rivet is attached to the hatch in the back. That's awesome. Yeah, really good one. And we got a 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. So if you think I've already seen these on your channel, you would be correct. I did a case unboxing of the e-case and these were in there. But my buddy JK, who provided the case, took these home with him. There was only one per case, I believe. And he collects only Japanese cars. So those are the ones he took. But that's okay. I found them at Kruidvat, so no worries. I also missed out on one of these power grabs in the previous video. I told you that at the end of February there was a new case of power grabs that arrived, and I bought all the new vehicles in there, new colors or new castings, at least the licensed ones. And yeah, I did not take this one then, thinking I already had it, but I was confusing it with another Tesla. So number 89 of 100, the Tesla Model Y in white. So we get a gray base and a kind of a, seems to be a pearl white, but not very pearly. Strange to describe it. Anyway, top tempo for the headlights and the Tesla logo, and then the rear tempo. 0 emissions on the license plate. Taillights logo again, and dual motor on the right side of the hatch. It is a hatch, right? I think it is, yeah. On the 3 it's just a trunk. But this one, it's a hatch. At the Colruyt supermarkets, they were clearancing their Matchbox 5-packs. So these are not sold at the supermarket anymore. They quit selling them. I think they have become too expensive for some stores here to still sell Matchbox 5-packs. Stores that have these in their assortment all the time sell these for €10 plus. So it's only stores like the discount stores that have them temporarily, that just bought a batch for cheap, that can still sell them for an affordable price. But other stores, yeah, I think they deem these to have become too expensive to sell them in their stores. This is an oldie, 2018 release, still hanging there. So yeah, let's open this up and take a look at this 5-year-old 5-pack. So we got the Speed Trapper, so this is a Texas State Trooper themed 5-pack. Slow down says on the license plate, and you can change the speeds with this rotating wheel. Got the motorcycle. It's a BMW, I'm not sure which type. Texas Department of Safety, I think it says on there, underneath the BMW logo. Dodge Charger Pursuit. Texas Department of Public Safety, it says. Yeah, I always thought it was a very cool 5-pack. The Ram of 2015. Ram 1500, I believe it is called officially. Door handles are done. The B-pillar, and then some names there. Hemi, Ram 1500, there you go. Plastic front end. Yeah, a little bit light in the tampo department. And the Cherokee by Jeep. Blue window piece, you get the blue light bar on top. Love it. Also has a plastic front end. And the other one is a 2022 MBX Mountain 2 5-pack. So I believe these are all repeats, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this chopper doesn't want to come out. The rescue helicopter. No interior. And yeah, it's got Forest Services deco. The Hellcat. Arctic Rescue. The 2014 Jeep Cherokee. It's a really nice casting. Also size-wise, seems pretty good. Got headlights that wrap around. That's nice. And taillights too. Nice one. Can't, yeah. Never noticed that on the original release, I guess. Ford Explorer. So usually used as a police car. This is a Forest Ranger livery. See, the base clips into the body. So this has not been retooled. This is the same casting since 2012, so it does not get a post in the back. So yeah, that is awesome. Just shows you all that post nonsense is yeah, is some kind of baloney. Because they can still do them with the clip. Got a teal interior, also makes for the wheel arches and the push bar in front and part of the rocker panel. Well, It is the rocker panel. Bumper in the back, in front partially. And the Beetle 4x4. Got tail lights, side deco, and headlights, so that's nice. 4 tempo sides. This is an oldie, but a goodie. Now, I did not find much in March of 2023, but this time it's quality over quantity, because I found another Majorette Streetcars Chase. Oh yeah, 2022 black and white. So I found the white Lamborghini previously, showed that in a previous, well, some videos ago. And this time I found the flat black one in a different location. So another location close to me of the Carrefour hypermarket. So there's only 2 locations of these stores in my city, and one in one part and then the other one in the opposite part of the city. And I found both Chases in each in one location. So that's awesome. Price has gone up to €2.99. That's a lot of money for a street cars vehicle. The white one, the white Chase, I found for €2.59. So since then, gone up 40 cents. This is what the premium cars cost. Still cost in some stores in France, and they cost this price too a few years back. So yeah, this is more than just inflation to get up to this price. You know, when I started collecting in 2017, I bought Majorette streetcars for €1.49. So this is double the price in 6 years' time. That's yeah, that's 100% inflation. So I'm going to cut this one open with the X-Acto blade. So bear with me while I try not to cut off my fingers, because these blisters are pretty thick, and I also don't want to cut in the rubber tires that these have. Okay, that. So, of course, you can feel free to skip ahead to the good part where I actually show this one, unless you want to see me possibly cut myself. Well, it didn't happen. Sorry, no sensation there. Okay, let's see if I can open this up far enough to slide it out. So the traits of these chase vehicles, they get a different color, I should say, than the regular street cars release. So in this case, flat black. Get a different livery, so the 22 on the door for the year, and they get rubber tires. And then I will try to show you right there. This is the Audi A1 Sportback. So you can see the suspension bars right there. Lensed headlights for most Majorette cars. White interior. So the Lamborghini was kind of reverse, white, flat white on the outside and then black on the inside. And then we get painted taillights, Audi rings, and the A1 badge. So no opening parts on these street cars. These are the basic mainline vehicles of Majorette, and I have to say $299, that at that time that was the same price as the Hot Wheels mainlines in this Carrefour hypermarket. Now they are up to €3 something. Yeah, they're more than €3 now. The not the Majorette, but the Hot Wheels mainlines. So yeah, very nice. Very pleased to find this. That's awesome. So I found both chases of the 2022 street cars, and finding them so close to home, that's just awesome. So there we go. And then the rest of this stuff, all Majorette, I ordered from Amazon. I got an email from them that they were doing a spring deal. If you bought €50 worth of stuff, you got a €10 reduction. So that's basically 20% off. I spent a little bit over €50, so it comes down to like 19.5%. Still good enough, right? This is the Light Racer gift pack. So here's the numbers. €15.02, which was already a relatively low price on that at that time. So prices on Amazon, they fluctuate. Usually they don't go down much more than 15, but you know, they can be upwards to a little bit over €20 on these. The Majorette website has the gift packs also for more than €20, I think, on the website. So so kind of all the stars aligned to have these 3 packs at a relatively low starting price, and then with the almost 20% off. So I ended up paying almost €2.50 per vehicle. Packaging date. So maybe I should explain this for those of you who are new to the channel. Those who have been watching my channel for a long time, they know what this means. I've explained it many times before. So BK stands for Bangkok. That is the city in Thailand where these are made. 18 is the day, 04 is the month, April, and 22 is the year. So the 18th of April of 2022, this was packaged. And then there's also a production date on the vehicles that will most of the time be different than the packaging date. On the back, you get to see the opening parts on these vehicles. Unfortunately, Majorette is a little bit cheeky because they put 2 street cars in there that don't have opening parts. That's kind of a bummer. They've done it before in the past, but for the money they're asking for these, they should all be, you know, premium style vehicles that have opening parts, in my opinion. So let's take these off. I do keep these in the box, so I'll put them back on there later on. So I'm not going to cut the rubber bands. I did take off the tape that was on here because otherwise these rubber bands cannot stretch enough to get these off. I'll tilt you guys down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I've already prepared these to come off easily, as you know, I do most of the time. So this is the Audi R8 Coupe or Coupe. No suspension on this, which is fine by me. I've mentioned it many times before. They should not put suspension on their sports cars because then they sit up too high. So same traits as the Chase we saw, lens headlights without the suspension. Got a blue interior, matching the blue stripes on the outside. I like the blue rims, they're nice. Got some engine detail there in the back, proper steering wheel, V10 here on the side, all the good stuff. We got the Chevy Camaro the beefed up version in a kind of a strange color, I must say. So this one does get suspension. It's not really a sports car, is it? Unfortunately, it has a yellow window piece, so we get yellow headlights. Got the Chevy bow tie in the grille there. These wheels are new wheels, and they look a lot like Hot Wheels wheels. Definitely with the yellowish lip on there. Painted taillights, Chevy bow tie again. Opening doors, they open far and wide. And as always, nice interiors on these. Big scoop on the hood. Then we got the Nissan. So this is the GTR 35 Nismo GT3. Red lip on the rims. Got a plastic spoiler, well, I should say wing, that's what it really is. Red interior on this. Got the game console style steering wheel. A little bit of a driver protection there. Some bars. Kind of reminds me of the Mini GT I showed in the previous video, you know, with the lines on there. Sorry, Era car, not Mini GT. Era car. Yeah, also got these lines on there. Kind of with the same theme, also with the lip on the wheel. Now the Era car is of course much more detailed, but also cost much more. And it's right-hand drive, the Era car. Yeah, definitely some similarities there. Then the other street car, the Ford GT, pink with the blue lip on the rims. Not sure why it's not pink. Well, the lip on the rims is always the color of the stripes on their dummy, not the color of the vehicle. Just the lens headlights, no suspension either. Again, it's a sports car, it's fine. Makes them sit low enough, like they should. And then the Renault Megane RS. RS meaning Renault Sport. Green lip for the green stripes, green interior. So some of these get the matching interior for the color of the stripes, but others didn't. Ford didn't, and the Camaro didn't get the matching interior. Nicely done details there on the back. And this one has the opening hatch, which is kind of hard to open. Should have some kind of a spoiler on there, so I can open it. Geez, going to have to take my thingy to open it up, which I do not have laying around because I clean up every time I do video. Otherwise it gets too cluttered in here. Don't like that. All right, there you go. Well, not much to see in there. Cool. And then we've got the DS19 gift pack. So these are all Citroën DS vehicles in different liveries. Tiny bit more expensive, but not by much. Production, no packaging, 20th of June 2022. They all have the same opening part, obviously, as has been shown on the back. Now, unfortunately, I will not be able to take these off the base because of the way the back wheel is tucked into the body. See, there's no way I can unwrap and rewrap the little rubber band and in a good way. So I'm going to leave them on. So first up we have one in a Majorette livery in red, white and blue, the colors of the French flag. By the way, in the background you can see some typical French city scenes, city life. So they have lensed headlights. They have separate parts for the bumper front and back. Unfortunately in gray and not in chrome as is depicted here on this drawing, which is a bummer. But I can't remember Majorette doing a lot of chrome in recent years. Then we got a kind of a presidential looking one in black. You've got this kind of pale yellow version, the black roof, a old police vehicles style, old style police vehicle in black and white with the orange light on top, kind of strange, it's orange. And then a racing version in blue with a white top. So a few things I noticed here when I was preparing for the video. So the roof and all the pillars are actually metal, but then they put a extra plastic roof piece on top to get the two-tone that some of these vehicles have. So this one's two-tone, this one's two-tone, and this one's two-tone. So interesting choice of construction there. Not sure why they did that, but you know, must be a reason for it, right? Also what I noticed is that the vehicles that have the darker color, so the blue one and the black, have darker taillights. So the other ones are more shiny red or bright red, and those two have darker red taillights. Unfortunately, we do not get the paint for the indicators that are up here. Would have been nice if we got an orange dot on there, but you know, being these plastic pieces, they get put on after the tampos are done, I guess. We do get some red paint for the reflectors here on the outsides of the quarter panels in the back. So they all get basically the same details in the back with the double chevron logo on the trunk or the boot, and then the taillights done. Of course, the racing version gets the racing numbers on there, the French flag all around. Well, no racing number or French flag on the back, but then three sides. Let's show you the opening part, which is the doors. And it is nice to see that Majorette actually bothered to make this steering wheel look like the original one with only one spoke. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but yeah, that's very nicely done. The most disappointing one for me is the black one. Yeah, sure, some of you know, I'm not a fan of black vehicles, but I don't really mind a DS in black, because, as I said, it looks very presidential, because this would have been a vehicle that some French presidents were transported in. But unfortunately, this one has something wrong with it. So this separate bumper piece was not put in correctly in the factory, so it was all crooked. I managed to push it back to the left to the spot where it belongs, because it was way worse than this. But there's a rivet just underneath here to connect the base and this gray part with the body. And of course that rivet has not been pushed all the way through, so there's still a gap there. So yeah, but that's not the main reason. The main reason is that the A pillar gets some silver paint, but the B and C pillar do not. Whereas this one gets black paint for all the pillars. This one too. And this one gets all silver paint for the pillars. While this is a racing version, you would not think that would be so fancily done. And this one does not get it. That's really a disappointment. This one does not get paint on the pillars, probably because it gets some extra paint down there, and they wanted to save some, you know, some paint on that. I don't know. I guess that's the reason why. So we got some variety here, but yeah, the black one is the disappointing one for me. The other ones, they are pretty good. The these little Mickey Mouse ears here represent the rear view mirrors or side view mirrors on the front fenders here. Kind of looks goofy, but you know, have to be sturdy for a toy car. Yeah, other than that, it's nice. I like the newer DS version more with the big headlights. I think that's more nicer looking, but you know, there's already so much of those out there, so I guess they choose to do this one because there's less of these out there. All in all, I'm very pleased with it. And then we got this 13 pack. This is Series 8 for 2022. So these are the camouflage cars. This was packaged, well, I'll lift you guys up again. Packaged in the 27th of September of 2021. So these usually become available in stores at the end of the previous year. So limited edition Series 8 camouflage cars for 2022, and then usually released at the end of 2021 for the holidays. So although I think these would not have gotten there in time, usually it takes 3 months to get them in stores. So you get a bunch of street cars combined with the with 4 of the limited edition vehicles. So let's take a look at the street cars first. So this is the Renault Twingo, a massively large example of a very small city car. But it's a very nicely done one. Nice flush headlights. And yeah, tempos all around, full deco. This was new for a new color for 2019. But strangely enough, it was presented in the 2022 catalog as a new color, which is weird because here's the 2019 version. I mean, I think it's exactly the same. Yes, it is. So I'll show you 2019, and here September 21 production. So definitely not new. So someone at Majorette goofed up on the 2022 catalog for sure. Next up, the Lamborghini Aventador SV Roadster. This was a new color for 2021. New wheels too. So again, pretty much full deco. Some red paint for the taillights there. Then we got the 4GT. This was a new color for 2021 also. Yeah, not a lot of tempos on this one. Pretty basic. Then we got the Lamborghini Aventador. This was a new color for 2019. So strangely enough, there's 3 Aventadors in this pack and 2 4GTs. Not sure. I mean, I guess they wanted to make it more exciting and put more sports cars in there, but why they choose to put in so many of the same, I'm not sure. So we got the 4GT again. This was a new color for 2019 also. In red. This Aventador was a new color for 2021. This purple. We got the Chevy Camaro, which was a new color, and this one has suspension. New color for 2021. Jeep Wrangler. New color for 2021 also. A lot of suspension travel on this. So they have 2 versions, one with the kind of hard top on there and then the convertible version. It's a really nice model. I love the army green. And this is the oldie in the set. This was a new model in 2018 in black. The Audi R8 Spider. So not sure why they chose to put such an oldie in there. It would have made sense to put all 2021 release vehicles in there, or maybe some 2022 early releases would have been nice, but no, there's a kind of a mixture of vehicles from 2021, new colors mostly, and then a bunch of older ones. Yeah, strange decision. No suspension on this one either. Then we get to the limited edition ones. So, yeah, Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. No name on the base. Also came as a single in the limited edition 8 and in this 13 pack. Got bronze wheels, Hellcat logo there, and of course opening doors. Nice flat blue, well, almost purplish really. And the camouflage is only on the sides and on the hood. And not on the roof or on the trunk. So yeah. Would have been better if it was all round, in my opinion. The Mercedes-Benz G500. In flat black. Not much suspension travel on this compared to the Jeep Wrangler. Definitely not. Smoked windows on this. Again, just side camouflage, and on the hood, bonnet. This opens up, but not very far. Never has. Nicely detailed front and rear. Got the LED tail lights. The rucksack, separate plastic piece. Trailer hitch. And then we get to the two exclusives. The Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4. This one does have suspension. This one does get the camouflage on the roof. So it's a nice flat green. Tiny lensed headlights. This one, the opening part, is the engine cover. There you go. But there's not much engine to see in there. And the other exclusive, is only available in this 13 pack, is the Chevy Corvette in a flat red. Really nice color like that. Big Chevy logo, Corvette logo there. Wow, that's a bit huge. Nice flush headlights. No taillights. That's kind of a bummer. I know the vehicle is red, but some shiny red, bright red taillights would have been nice, or even silver ones. I don't care. Something would have been nice. Plastic wing. Opening doors. Thanks for watching.